just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, trying to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. I ain't done just yet.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Brooks now on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Allen on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 24-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
11, mighty. 11.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's got room to roam. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He goes to the hurry up here.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's moving. Hey, that's your man. Hey, tight.
First down throw for Allen. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills trim the lead to 1. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Paul Bishop. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
5 wide. Look out.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Off 52. What's that?
2nd down. Here's Allen again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down. And
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
180. Look out. Half. Regular. Sub. What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Half 10. Hey, alert! We can see the goal line. Hey, home. Alert! What's that?
From the red zone on 1st. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Fast now to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down.
180, 12.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1-1, ready?
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Here we go. 11.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Gun.
Going play action here, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way. Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
What is that?
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Williams, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 21-14 our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it, 2nd and 4.
Half 85. Alert.
Allen looking to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Alert! Alert! Go.
Allen on third and short. Got a man, that's Kincaid. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bills have a first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Buffalo first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Five wide. Half. What's that?
On first down, Allen. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Half 85.
First and 10, here's Allen. Finds his back, here's Barkley. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Bengals 14. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Play action now, Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Right in.
On third down, here's Burrow. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down. Another punt coming up. Matt Ariza to do the honors once again. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Alert! Hey, home. It's up!
Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And no yet this time. They got on him quickly. Down at the 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Allen setting up play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 23-yard line. Middle.
Back to throw now, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Keeps himself upright. Dalton Kincaid. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Cut out left. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Still fighting forward. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running right, it's Barkley. Continuing to move past the 45. Saquon Barkley! And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right, 80. Right.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. Burrow. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bills get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Round 80. Alert, alert, alert. Regular. Half. What's that?
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half, because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get it back after making their third first-half interception.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. That's the 35, to the 45, and he has it down to the 26-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a Buffalo first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
19! Look out!
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This one from an even 40 yards out. Bass's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set.
Burrow setting the throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
1-1, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
11, come. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80, 11, 11, 11.
We send a man in motion. Here we go, fourth down, Burrow. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for Allen. He's got it near the 8. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Bills 52, Bengals 21. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Here's Burrow. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On second and 10, Burrow again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11, mighty.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Burrow on first down. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Gun.
Again, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41.
11, gun.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Bengals take a small chunk off that lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hardman on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. He's caught, Jalen Royals. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
The handoff for Davis, running right. Free inside the 30. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Okay, so many of these defenses today are all about what? Stopping the explosive play, especially in the passing game. But to give up a run, an explosive run for a touchdown, that can just be demoralizing.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
59, Bengals 28. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 17-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going deep. Yeah, that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
On third down, here's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Bengals.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Forced out to his right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
180. 11 empty.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
12, 11. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided.
Yeah, right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
Here we go. 11.
For the 2-point
Burrow will throw for it. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock, as I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
180. Alert. Check nickel. We go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
180. Motion. What is that?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will, break their pride.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Round 80! Look out!
Running right, it's Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
180! Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
180! What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Flush down now to his left. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown! The Bills continue piling it on here in the fourth. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tack on 7 more to their lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun! Shot! What? Shot!
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go. Shot!
A first down carry for Brown. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here we go. Shot!
Third and short, it's Burrow. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.